Joyce is asking that why is it said that Asokoro 2 is the best land to buy in Abuja? So Joyce, I don't know who said so. So there is a general rule about FCT that applies as much as it applies to FCT, it applies to many other states in Nigeria that have been properly planned. So Joyce is asking why is it said that Asokoro 2 is one of the best lands to buy in Abuja. You see, in real estate development, one of the primary determinant of how high a property can go is planning of that area. An area with a fantabulous planning will have higher tendency of appreciating. Why I am prioritizing planning even over location is, if you take for an example, Karimo is very far away from Abuja town, but because of the planning that Karimo gets, Karimo is extremely pricey today. Pape is just a next door neighbor to Maitama, but because of the planning that Pape does not have, Pape is still being sold at rock bottom prices compared to Maitama. So the number one primary determinant of how properties are going to appreciate is planning. The number one primary determinant is the planning. If an area has a fantastic planning, then that area is going to appreciate very well. Specifically for Asokoro 2, it has some primary advantages. As I always said, in real estate, all lands that are bordering an expanding population are going to appreciate really fast. All lands that are directly bordering an expanding population are going to appreciate really fast. I remember the bigger guys in land banking, what they basically do is to fly out in their helicopter or in their private jet and exactly identify where traffic stops, identify where you have dense population, and they begin to invest in the lands by that next population, because they know in a matter of 3 years or thereabout, the population will need to expand into their lands and they buy and extend to that side. So regardless of if that land is ghetto or whatever type of population is, whenever a land is bordering an expanding population, that land will definitely appreciate fast. But now appreciations are different. Some appreciation will happen faster than others. Let me give you an instance now. If you have a land that is bordering an organized urban population, is going to appreciate much more faster than a land that is bordering a ghetto, and the expansion is going to be way higher. What I mean is that if you have a land bordering a ghetto, if you buy it today maybe for 10 million naira, in the next 5 years it can be 15 million naira. But if you have a land bordering an organized urban population that you buy for 20 million naira today, that organized urban population, if lands are selling for 2 billion naira in that organized urban population, yours will sell for 500 million naira with no time, because it's that urban population that is limited by land that will be expanding into your land. So Asokoro 2 definitely has that advantage. It's bordering Asokoro, and Asokoro is one of the most prestigious districts in FCT. That is to tell you that the population that will expand into Asokoro 2 is not the Mararaba population, it's not the Nyanya population, but rather the Asokoro population. And it's definitely going to get the grace of the prices of that Asokoro population, especially considering its proximity. So aside Asokoro 2, there are a lot of other good areas. As I said, FCT has been properly planned and a lot of areas will benefit from the planning.